light is a gentle, enveloping presence, its quiet serenity wrapping the world in a soft hush as you wander toward a secluded forest pond, nestled deep within a woodland of whispering pines and ancient willows. The air is cool and fresh, scented with the damp, earthy aroma of moss, the crisp tang of wet leaves, and the faint sweetness of water lilies floating on the pond's still surface. A soft rain patters through the canopy, its delicate drops kissing the leaves and rippling the pond, blending with the rhythmic croaks of frogs and the chirping chorus of crickets hidden in the reeds. You adjust your shawl, its woven warmth comforting against the night's chill, and step closer to the pond's edge, where the forest's embrace invites you to linger. The world beyond the woods feels distant, its clamor softened by the trees' steady presence, and a quiet calm settles over you, as if this pond was crafted just for your rest. The pond is a mirror of shadow and subtle light, its surface reflecting the silvery glow of a crescent moon peeking through the clouds, its edges fringed with reeds and dotted with lily pads that sway gently in the breeze. Fireflies drift above the water, their golden pulses weaving a delicate dance that lights the scene, casting fleeting glimmers on the willow's drooping branches. A smooth, flat stone sits near the pond's edge, cushioned with a folded blanket in hues of twilight blue and moss green, its fibers soft and inviting. You settle onto the stone, the blanket warm beneath you, and drape a knitted scarf over your shoulders, its texture grounding, feeling the pond's tranquil embrace cradle you in its timeless calm. The frogs croak in a gentle rhythm, their voices a soothing counterpoint to the cricket's song, and you feel as though the forest is singing a lullaby just for you. A small, insulated flask rests beside you, steaming with elderflower tea, its floral aroma curling through the air, mingling with the pond's sense of water and rain. You unscrew the cap, pouring a measure into a ceramic cup, its surface smooth and warm to the touch. Wrapping your hands around the cup, you feel its heat seep into your palms and take a slow sip, the tea's gentle, sweet flavor spreading a soft calm through your chest, grounding you in this moment, this place. The rain's patter weaves with the frogs' croaks and the crickets' chirps, their rhythms blending with the faint rustle of reeds and the occasional plop of a fish breaking the pond's surface, creating a symphony of nature's sounds that feels woven just for you. The fireflies' glow dances across the pond, painting the lilies, the reeds, and the rain-rippled water in fleeting sparks of gold, and you feel as though you're in a sacred space, held by the forest's quiet magic and the pond's serene embrace. The pond feels alive yet peaceful, its waters and reeds whispering stories of countless nights, of creatures that have gathered here and stars that have watched from above. You let your eyes drift across the scene, noticing the way the lily pads float gracefully, their edges curled and glistening with raindrops. The reeds sway softly, their tips brushing the water, and a cluster of tiny white flowers blooms near the stone, their petals catching the firefly's light. A frog perches on a nearby lily pad, its throat pulsing with each croak, its eyes glinting like tiny jewels in the moonlight. The forest is a sanctuary, its every detail a reminder of life's gentle beauty, and you feel a deep connection to this pond, as if it's sharing its secrets, inviting you to rest in its calm. You close your eyes, letting the sounds envelop you, the rain's soft patter, the frog's rhythmic croaks, the cricket's steady chirps. They weave together, a tapestry of serenity that lulls your mind, softening the edges of the day. The tea's warmth lingers in your hands, the scarf's softness cradles you, and you feel your breath slow, aligning with the pond's rhythm. The world beyond the forest pond feels distant, its worries and haste muffled by the willow's embrace, the pond's quiet strength. The rain is tender, its energy a quiet hum, and you imagine it nourishing the woods, washing the reeds, carrying the night's peace to every corner of the earth. The pond is your sanctuary, its lilies and fireflies a steady anchor, holding you safe within the forest's embrace. Opening your eyes, you notice a small, woven booklet tucked beside the stone, its pages soft and slightly damp, filled with sketches of frogs and handwritten notes about pond nights. You open it to a random page, reading a line about the joy of listening to frogs under a rainy sky, and the words feel like a gift, their cadence soothing like a whisper from the pond itself. You set the booklet down, its presence a quiet comfort, and take another sip of tea, its flavor softer now, but no less calming, grounding you in this moment, this place. The rain taps on, its rhythm delicate but steady, and you feel a deep peace settle into your bones, your thoughts slowing to match the pond's gentle pulse. A faint splash catches your ear, and you glance toward the water, where a small turtle slides off a log, its shell glistening as it glides into the pond, leaving a trail of ripples. The turtle's presence is fleeting, a spark of life in the pond's quiet, and you smile, feeling a sense of connection to the tiny creature, to the lilies, to the reeds, to the rain's endless song. The frogs croak on, their voices a gentle chorus, and you imagine them singing to the stars, their notes woven into the forest's calm. The rain grows softer, its patter almost a whisper, and you picture it falling on distant ponds, on meadows and rivers, connecting you to a world beyond the forest, yet keeping you safe within its embrace. Your mind begins to wander, carried by the rain's rhythm and the tea's warmth. You imagine the stories this pond holds of wanderers who paused by its edge, their steps soft on the moss, of creatures who found refuge among its reeds, their lives woven into the water, of quiet souls who sat on this stone, their hearts warmed by the frog's song. Each lily pad, each ripple, each chirp of the crickets seems to carry a memory, and you feel a quiet kinship with those who've been here before, their lives woven into the fabric of this place. The forest pond is a sanctuary, a haven for hearts seeking rest, its waters and fireflies a promise of peace and wonder. The fireflies' glow flickers, stirred by a breeze, and you trace their light across the pond, watching as it paints the reeds, the lilies, the water in fleeting hues. The rain's song is a constant, its gentle taps blending with the frog's croaks, the cricket's chirps, the soft rustle of the scarf. You take another sip of tea, its elderflower sweetness fading but no less soothing, and let your eyes drift to the pond's surface, where the rain weaves delicate ripples, each one a fleeting star in the firefly's glow. The forest feels like a dream, its edges soft and gentle, its warmth a quiet promise that you are safe, held, cared for. You lean back against the stone, your body sinking into the blanket's softness, and let the sounds envelop you. The rain's rhythm, the firefly's glow, the pond's quiet breathing they weave together, a lullaby sung by the night itself. The tea's warmth lingers in your chest, the scarf's softness cradles you, and you feel as though you're floating, suspended between the pond's warmth and the rain's cool embrace. Your thoughts drift to the reeds around you, their roots deep in the water, their tips swaying in the breeze, and you feel a quiet connection to them, to their patience, to their silent strength. The rain taps gently, its song a constant in the night, and you close your eyes, letting the sensations wrap around you. The firefly's glow pulses behind your eyelids, the blanket cradles you, and the frog's croaks seem to guide you into stillness. Your breath slows, your body softens, and you feel yourself sinking into a deeper peace, a place where thoughts are gentle and time is endless. The pond hums softly, its reeds and lilies a steady anchor, and you imagine it rocking you like a cradle into a space of pure rest. You picture the forest pond as a keeper of dreams, its waters and fireflies holding the hopes and wishes of those who've sat here, who've listened to the frogs, who've felt the rain. You don't speak your own dreams aloud, but you feel them rising, soft and unhurried, like bubbles rising to the pond's surface. The pond listens, or so it seems, and you feel lighter, as if the rain has washed something away, leaving only peace in its place. The turtle surfaces again, the crickets chirp, and the world feels impossibly gentle, as if it's holding you in its arms. The night stretches on, the rain a steady companion, its song weaving through the pond's quiet. You open your eyes and notice the fireflies burning low, their glow softer, but no less warm, their light a quiet promise that the night will hold you. You set the teacup down, its warmth lingering in your hands, and stand, stretching your limbs, feeling the quiet strength of your own body. You pause by the pond's edge, dipping your fingers into its cool water, watching the ripples spread, each one catching the firefly's glow in a fleeting dance. The pond is still, its reeds and lilies cloaked in mist, and you smile, knowing this moment will stay with you, a small piece of the forest pond tucked into your heart. You move toward the path, pulling your shawl close, and glance back at the pond, its fireflies glowing faintly, its stone a steady beacon. The moss crunches softly underfoot, the rain song following you, and you pause, looking up at the canopy, where the crescent moon shines brighter, its light a tiny gift in the night. The pond fades behind you, its glow softening in the mist, but the forest's presence stays, a haven you can return to whenever the world grows too loud. The rain whispers on, carrying its stories, and you carry yours, softer now, cradled by the night. The path ahead is quiet, the night deep, and you walk slowly, savoring the peace, knowing the forest pond will be there, waiting whenever you return. The path is soft with fallen leaves, their texture cool and yielding beneath your feet. You pause, listening to the rain's faint patter, its rhythm a quiet echo of the pond's calm. The air is fresh, scented with wet earth and the faint sweetness of willow, and you pull your shawl tighter, savoring its warmth. The moon is partially hidden behind the canopy, but the fireflies' glow lights your way. Their pulse is a gentle rhythm that matches your breath, and you feel a sense of connection, not just to this place, but to the universe itself. You walk on, the rain a gentle companion, its drops barely kissing your skin. The forest is quiet, its trees and reeds swaying gently, their shapes softened by the mist. You feel as though you're the only soul awake, held by the night's quiet embrace. The pond's glow lingers in your mind, its lilies and fireflies a quiet anchor, and you imagine others finding their way there, their hands brushing the reeds, their hearts soothed by the frog's chorus. The thought is comforting, a reminder that the forest pond holds space for everyone, that its peace is a gift shared across time. You find a smooth log by the path, its surface cool but inviting, and sit, letting your pack rest beside you. The log is worn by years of rain and wind, its edges softened, and you let your fingers trace its surface, feeling its history, its quiet strength. The rain taps the leaves above, a soft percussion that blends with the distant croak of a frog, and you close your eyes, letting the sounds envelop you. The pond feels close, its memory a warm light in your heart, and you imagine its fireflies glowing, its reeds swaying, its stone ready for the next soul who seeks its calm. Your thoughts drift to the rain, its endless journey from sky to earth, its song a constant in the night. You picture it falling on distant ponds, on forests and valleys, on other waters where others sit and listen, their hearts full of their own stories. The rain connects you all, you think, its drops carrying whispers from one soul to another across time and space. The thought is soothing, a reminder that you're never truly alone, that the world is bound by invisible threads of water and light. You lean back, the log cradling you, and let the night hold you. The rain's rhythm is a lullaby, its cool touch a gentle guide into stillness. Your breath slows, your body softens, and you feel yourself sinking into a deeper peace, a place where thoughts are gentle and time is endless. The pond's warmth lingers, its memory a quiet anchor, and you imagine it waiting, its lilies floating, its fireflies open to the night. The night stretches on, the rain a steady companion, its song weaving through the quiet. You open your eyes and notice the fireflies fading, their glow softening in the mist, but the moon above shines brighter, its light a quiet beacon. You smile, feeling as though it's a gift, a tiny farewell from the night. The log is cool beneath you, the path steady underfoot, and you feel a quiet gratitude, not for anything grand, but for this, the rain, the forest, the memory of the forest pond, the moment. You stand, brushing the damp from your shawl, and take one last look at the path, its reeds and trees cloaked in the night's quiet. The rain taps on, its rhythm eternal, and you walk slowly, the night deep and quiet around you. The pond's memory lingers, a haven you can return to whenever you need it, its warmth a light in your heart. The path ahead is quiet, the moon bright, and you walk slowly, savoring the peace, knowing the forest pond will be there, waiting whenever you return. The forest fades behind you, its shapes softened by the mist, but the pond's presence stays, a light in your heart. The path curves gently, leading you past ancient trees and quiet streams, their shapes softened by the night. You pause by a fallen branch, its surface cool and moss-covered, and run your fingers over its texture, feeling its history, its quiet strength. The air is alive with the scent of rain-soaked earth, the faint sweetness of wild mint, and you let it fill you, its freshness a quiet reminder of the night's calm. You walk on, the path leading you deeper into the forest, its leaves soft and damp beneath your feet. The rain's absence leaves a quiet stillness, but the forest hums with its aftermath, its reeds drinking in the storm's gift. You imagine the roots beneath the soil, drawing water deep into the earth, the lilies stretching toward the sky, the willows standing tall in the night. The thought is soothing, a reminder that life continues, quiet and steady, even in the stillness of the night. You find a small clearing at the path's edge, its trees forming a natural canopy, their branches sheltering you from the last of the drizzle. A flat stone sits at the clearing's center, its surface smooth and cool, and you settle onto it, letting the night hold you. The stone is worn by years of wind and rain, its edges softened, and you let your fingers trace its surface, feeling its history, its quiet strength. The moonlight pulses above, its glow filtering through the branches, and you close your eyes, letting the night's calm envelop you. The pond's memory lingers, its fireflies and lilies a quiet anchor in your heart. You imagine the rain falling on its waters, the frogs singing their chorus, the stone waiting for the next soul who seeks its calm. The thought is soothing, a reminder that the forest pond is eternal, that its peace will always be there, waiting for you. You feel a quiet gratitude, not for anything grand, but for this, the rain, the clearing, the moon, the moment. The night stretches on, the moon a steady companion, its light weaving through the quiet. You open your eyes and notice the horizon glowing faintly, not dawn, but the promise of it, a subtle softening of the dark. You smile, feeling as though it's a gift, a quiet farewell from the night. The stone is cool beneath you, the clearing's branches a gentle canopy, and you feel a quiet joy, a sense of being exactly where you're meant to be. You stand, brushing the damp from your shawl, and take one last look at the clearing, its trees and reeds cloaked in the night's quiet. The rain has stopped, its scent lingering in the air, and you walk slowly, the night deep and quiet around you. The pond's memory lingers, a haven you can return to whenever you need it, its warmth a light in your heart. The path ahead is quiet, the moon bright, and you walk slowly, savoring the peace, knowing the forest pond will be there, waiting whenever you return. The clearing fades behind you, its glow softening in the mist, but the forest's presence stays, a light in your heart. The path leads you past quiet streams and ancient trees, their shapes softened by the night. You pause by a small waterfall, its waters trickling softly, its surface reflecting the moonlight in a delicate dance. The waterfall's sound is gentle, a quiet echo of the rain's song, and you let it wash over you, its rhythm grounding you in the moment. You picture the forest pond again, its waters glowing in the dark, its reeds and fireflies catching the moonlight, its stone waiting. You imagine the turtle gliding through the water, the booklet's soft pages, the tea's gentle warmth. The thought is soothing, a reminder that the pond is more than a place, it's a feeling, a quiet space where the heart can rest. You feel a quiet connection to it, to the rain, to the night, and you let that connection guide you, a light in the dark. The night stretches on, the moon a steady companion, its light weaving through the quiet. You walk on, the waterfall behind you, its trickle fading into the night. The forest is quiet, its paths empty, its air soft with the scent of rain. The pond's memory lingers, a haven you can return to whenever you need it, its warmth a light in your heart. The path ahead is quiet, the moon bright, and you walk slowly, savoring the peace, knowing the forest pond will be there, waiting whenever you return. The forest fades behind you, its shapes softened by the mist, but the pond's presence stays, a light in your heart. The moon guides you, its light a gentle rhythm, and you walk on, the night deep and quiet, carrying the peace of the forest pond with you, knowing it will always be there, waiting whenever you return.